Oh, welcome everybody. Today is Thursday, April 24th, 2025. We are live probably 6:30-ish p.m. Eastern from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Artie. We are Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 5 boxes of 2024 25 Panini Origins H2 basketball. These come from our eBay store auctions. Our eBay store is Bomber Sports Cards. I appreciate you jumping in, and welcome to those of you that are new. Hope you have some fun and learn how we do things here at Bomber Breaks. Live most nights of the week, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and new release Fridays. We got a basketball release tomorrow, guys. 23-24 Topps Motif basketball. That is Victor Wembanyama and Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson and all them guys from a year now removed. But Topps basketball, bringing the boom. If you guys want in, and Chris, always happy to rip anything else that carries over from tonight's breaks if he's got the opportunity to. We do have several breaks filling tonight through our website again, bomberbreaks.com. Check it out. We've got this Origins H2 basketball and then Phoenix football. After that, we'll end the eBay Live portion of the night and be exclusively through our YouTube channel and our website. But a whole bunch of good stuff out there, from Immaculate Basketball and 3 Basketball to some of the recent new releases like Cosmic Chrome Football, Heritage Baseball, Donruss Optic Football, all kinds of good stuff. So check that out. We got National Treasures Racing 1 box serial number breaks at a pretty good price point. We got WWE Chrome Delights 1 boxer. So a whole bunch of different stuff for you. Shipping twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday. We do our very best to get cards into the mail. Should see these ship out tomorrow, Friday, along with the stuff that we ripped yesterday and today. And then we ship again on Tuesdays as well. We've got more eBay auctions Saturday night, including another 5-box slot of the Origins H2 basketball coming from the same case if you're interested. Saturday night, same time and place for Sunday night stream. We ripped our first 5 yesterday and saw some nice stuff, but no autos and no of these ultra rare snake eye inserts that we're looking for. Of course, nothing guaranteed here in the H2 other than the parallels and inserts, but I'm a big fan of the Origins brand. I like the thicker stock cards personally, and I thought some of these H2 inserts looked pretty sweet. So, other than that, discount code New Release 10. New Release 10 for tonight. Non-filler, pick your teams, but a whole bunch of fillers. If you're on the YouTube side, of course, Russ going to drop some of the links to open breaks. My closest break, it looks like, going to be Heritage Baseball. I've got a 6-box half case, pick your team. That is now a filler. $29.99 gets you in. I only got 4 spots left, so if you're interested in jumping in, I would say go a little sooner than later because they probably be gone by the time we wrap up the eBay Live. All right, with that, we've got a lineup tonight. Alexander S. with the Memphis Grizzlies, Brian D. New York Knicks, Cornell, Pacers, Pellies, and the Magic. Daryl, what up, Daryl? Sixers for you tonight. Haram is back. Hornets, Mavericks, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Suns, and the Spurs. Good luck. Jared B. with the Jazz and the Wizards. Welcome in to Jason G. with the Detroit Pistons. I've got Jose M, Nuggets and Blazers, Min with the Chicago Bulls, Oscar A, OKC, Peter R, hometown Cavs, let him know. Phil A with the Hawks, Randall F with the Raptors, Rex with the Brooklyn Nets, Ryan B with the Kings, Sean G, Rockets, Heat, and the T-Wolves, Thurston C, welcome in, Milwaukee Bucks for you, and William T with the Boston Celtics. Very good. All right, that's you. That's Jared with a little chat mojo with the Jazz and Wizards. Awesome, Jared. Thanks for the chat, man. All right, very good. Good luck to all. Hey, what up, Chad? We're doing great. We are doing great. We're just talking about how... No, I'm not going to even go there. Not going to even go there today. All right. Having fun, man. Enjoying the good weather. Getting ready for the draft. All right. There's a Euphoria Anthony Edwards insert in our first pack for the T-Wolves. Jalen Wells rookie and Donovan Klingon rookie Portland. This being not tons of hit product, I do my best to take care of some of the quote unquote bigger rookies and obviously all the numbered hits and then a few of the superstar inserts. For example, LeBron James meteor shower for the Lakers. And there's our first numbered hit of the break. It's Brandon Miller. Charlotte Hornet sophomore. It is 115 out of 115 on the Miller for Charlotte. Donovan. Here's a nucleus for the T-Wolves. Rob Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle. 2 out of 25 for Minnesota. Nucleus. There's a nucleus card that has Luka on it. I was laughing. For Dallas.
Mobley won defensive player of the year.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my.
He gets that bonus. He gets like...
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Paul just told me. Wow. I did not see that coming, I can admit. I did not see that coming. He just wasn't getting good. I mean, with all respect to my Warriors fans out there, I really didn't want it to be Draymond. Me and Wayne obviously bet Dyson, thinking that the Steals would put him over the top, but
he's still hoping for Dyson today.
But I can't be mad at my boy Mobley getting it. That's awesome for him. I gotta see. I don't know if I have any solo. I had Most Improved. I don't know if I have any solo Defensive Player of the Years. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Taking the leap, Reed Shepard, 32 out of 115 plus, as you said, right? It may cost us a player at some point with that bonus, but we'll see.
Yeah, it might cost us Merrill or something.
Out of 115 there, Reed Shepard taking the leap. Here it is Khalil Ware taking the leap, rookie, Miami. And behind that, for the Toronto Raptors, it's Emmanuel Quickley. Little lime green Quickley, 9 out of 25. Raptors. And finishing up our first box. You've got an Origins Bulls plus a Castle rookie for San Antonio. All right, box number 2. Yeah. I mean, it's not. Yes, in a big picture sense, yes. That the bonus escalators in his contract will put us into that next tier. I can't remember the word they use for it, but there's another tier, right, that we'll move up in the luxury tax. So, like Paul was saying, one of our secondary bench guys, like Sam Merrill, we may not be able to afford to re-sign him. So it does hurt our long-term cap outlook, but you have your big man get Defensive Player of the Year. I can't be that I can't be that upset about it. Dalton Connect, Euphoria rookie. I'll have to check, though. I gotta see what that number is that he escalates to. But again, I mean, he had a great season. It's cool that given if Wemby stays healthy, he's gonna have kind of the Defensive Player of the Year locked up. It would seem like for quite a while, but you never know what the future will hold. But Dillingham Meteor Shower and Jalen Wells here, Memphis rookie. Jalen Wells, 67 out of 115. Oh, Chad. I mean, I won't be mad if they take Carter. I really won't, but I'm totally okay with Travis Hunter. He's like number 1 on like half of these dudes' lists. I just can't imagine they're all wrong, but who knows? Meteor Shower, Reed Shepard, 38 out of 99 for the Rockets. We hashed this out yesterday. I don't want to get into it again about Travis. Zach Edey, rookie, and Jacoby Walter. Nucleus here of the Denver Nuggets. That's Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, and Michael Porter Jr. 80 out of 115. Yeah, from 224 to 269. So yeah, that's a healthy chunk of change, no doubt. Bomber Paul, he kind of mentioned that to me that was what was going to happen if he won. But, I mean, whatever. I can't possibly be worried about that. You know what? It's not my money. It's Dan Gilbert's money. It's mostly going to come down to how much luxury tax money he wants to spend. And quite frankly, if we win the championship this year, skipping one of our 8th best, 9th best player 2 years from now is just not going to be a concern, right? So we'll be all right. So those are first world problems to have, that your players win awards and thus you owe them more money. Taking the leap, Bronny James, LA Lakers. And Reed Shepard in the green, 4/25. I wonder if the league did that to screw the Cavs over, though. I had heard nothing about. Although I guess it's just voting, right? It's just the writers that vote. So who knows?
Your boy Wendy had a vote.
Who did?
Windhurst.
Oh,
He voted for Mobley.
4/25 on the Shepard. Can't believe that dude has a vote. I guess it makes sense, but I'd be curious though. I mean, I'm happy for my Cavs, man. I am curious about the whole Dyson Daniels thing. I really don't quite understand how you can have the most steals in the league since Gary Payton, and there's just almost no buzz for you to get Defensive Player of the Year. The awards sometimes very, very confusing to me. Nucleus there for the T-Wolves. I mean, they were playing the play-in game, and they were about to go to overtime, and whoever it was, they knew Daniels would be guarding, and they just put him in the backcourt and didn't even have him involved in the play just to get Dyson Daniels like out of the play.
Yeah.
Like that's like the ultimate sign of respect for the defensive player, and yet I feel like I don't know if they had, did he finish second? Like did they announce?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Okay. Euphoria Reed Shepard rookie. Meteor Shower Zion and Nikola Topic, OKC. We've got 57/115 on the Topic. Rookie Oklahoma City. Yeah, said that. Jared McCain, rookie. And Alexander Sarr, Meteor Shower. Wizards on this, 173/99 on the number 2 overall pick of last year's NBA draft. Alexander Sarr. Another Nucleus, that one for Denver. It's kind of interesting to move to put an escalator like that in the contract too. I'm just thinking I'm very curious how common that is. Who else has had that escalator hit in the past? Because it just feels like you're hurting yourself by having your player do that well. It's kind of a weird thing to put in the contract, but I guess it's just incentivizing, right? Rewarding the player for good stuff. Stephen Castle. Hopefully they figure out a way to work it in that will be all right. Maybe the whole we'll lose a player thing is overstated. I don't know, but that is an extra $50 million. It looks like so. To Stephen Castle taking the leap, insert there, Spurs. And we've got the little variation, Jacoby Walter rookie, right? You see the little basketballs in the background there. Another one of the, there. All right, finishing up the box. Phoenix Football is up next, folks. Phoenix Football on deck. Connect rookie and Nucleus. Wow. I don't even know if I'd want this as an OKC fan. Nucleus, James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook. Back to much earlier days when the Thunder were stacked, although I guess they've done a really good job of pretty much, right? That was the Nucleus that was first, and it's taken them until this point to pretty much ship out all those guys and replenish them with all the players they have now, right? But they did make some ridiculously good trades. Like, if anybody wants to know, the SGA, Jalen Williams, they got them the same deal for, Paul George, right? It was just wild.
Plus they got 17 first.
Yeah, so many picks. Their front office was one. They just have one. Hey, what up, Bill? Just a tad under that as far as Celtics 1-of-1s go. But I can tell you I've got at least 3 or 4 Baylor Shireman rookies, if that helps. Ron Holland there and Durant Meteor Shower. Here's Zach Edey for the Memphis Grizzlies. Rookie Edey, 59/115 on the Edey. Here's a Dalton Connect for the LA Lakers, taking the leap, 61 out of 99. Bronny James, Rook, Topic, and McCain. Here's a nucleus for the Orlando Magic. It is Tristan Da Silva, Paulo Banchero, and Franz Wagner. Man, Orlando's battling. They are battling. But you know what? The funny thing is, they did exactly what I knew was going to happen, right? Tatum already missed a game. Like, I don't know what it is. Their physicality is just so brutal that it's nice that we're not have to play that. Like, they may not win a game against Boston, but they've already taken a toll, it feels like. Right? Porzingis was bleeding, and I don't know. Huh. Jackson Dart, minus 500 to go in the first round. Wow. 50 out of 115 on that Nucleus Magic. A little over an hour, folks, before the NFL draft. Let's go.
I actually put like a couple bucks on him to go number 9 to the Saints.
Okay, cool.
It was plus 500.
Nice. Bomber Paul has Dart to the Saints for a few bucks. I didn't know draft bets. Yeah. No draft bets for me.
I wasn't going to, but then I'm like,
My cousins had like 7 or 8 bets there, and I just was like,
wow.
I just don't have the time, and I don't know. I feel like last year it just didn't go well.
Did you find out if you could parlay them?
I did not.
Okay.
I never even came across a draft screen on my book. Yeah. I just never got to that point. It's a variation Draymond, by the way. Yeah, they do. I agree with you, Bill. And I like Suggs too, but they have so many wings, and even just like some wings that can shoot threes better, right? They need better shooting. They have worst 3-point shooting ever. They have too many of the same guys that do the same thing. Like, I like a lot of their other players too. Like, I think Anthony Black's shown a lot down the second half of the season, but nah, I agree with you. I think they're doing a good job. I think they've got a good coach. I think, those two are pretty good core guys. They definitely need to spend their money better for their next free agent signings. I don't know about the KCP signing personally, but Zach Edey, rookie. There's another Shireman boom. And Nucleus, Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George. I think they should probably have Jared McCain on there, but it's all right. All right, folks, 5th and final box. Still looking for those snake eyes or a super rare rookie autograph if we could. Edey, rookie. And Euphoria Wembanyama. Zach Edey, Rook. Probably only got like another week before we got the help back, so. Tristan Da Silva here, Orlando, 108 out of 115. Like, I can't make up my mind about Da Silva either. Like, I feel like he's just another athletic wing, but I don't know how he fits into their system. I also thought it was weird. Like, they played Goga for so much during the season, then all of a sudden he got hurt, and then he came back, and it was just like, you're out of the rotation, basically. You get a Shireman, and you get a Shireman. Devin Carter and Ron Holland. Here's another SAR for the Wiz. Alexander Sarr, 82 out of 115. Wiz. And then what? Do we know when the draft lottery is for the NBA?
I think it's middle of May.
Middle of May. Okay, so not too far away, right? Because the draft is the end of June, I think, after the finals. But I think we usually have a pretty good idea what the picks are before that. Here's Nucleus for the world champion Boston Celtics. That's one for you, Bill. We've got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis, numbered 77 out of 115. I like Bub a lot too, man. I keep trying to, because people always come in and talk about how Flag's going to get ruined with the Wizards, but I'm like, man, I don't know. They're not the greatest team ever, but they've got some young players that I really like. I wish they hadn't given away Denny, but I like Bub a lot. I think Kaishan seemed like he's, going to be moving on the up and up, so that was good. Ron Holland taking the leap, and there's Reed Shepherd. I mean, call me crazy and call me a basketball optimist, but there's even a part of me, and this, again, is crazy, but you put Cooper Flagg on the Hornets, and you run out there with Melo and Flagg and Bridges and Miller and Mark Williams. And I feel like you're starting to build something there. Now, I know the chances of those guys all being out there at the same time kind of goes down exponentially as the season goes on, but like on paper, it's not the worst, young core to a franchise I could think of. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think positively for Cooper. Nucleus there, another old school nucleus. That's Chris Bosh, LeBron, and Wade for the Heat. And that's going to bring us home. So no snake eyes, no autos from this case so far. We've ripped 10 of the 20 boxes in it. Another 5 boxes up for auction on Saturday for Sunday night stream if you are looking for more. But let me recap this one for you. I top-loaded up a couple veteran inserts, Euphoria Wemby, Draymond variation, and Meteor Shower LeBron. We've got Jared McCain rookie, Reed Shepard variation rook, 80 times 2, McCain again, variation Walter, Castle insert, Klingon, McCain, Bronny insert, Shepard insert, 80, and Connect insert, Castle, Claware insert, Bazelis, and Klingon. And then our numbered hits in this one. Nice, that's the Phoenix pick, right? I know Bomber Wayne's I've been paying attention to that. That would be a monster victory for the Rockets if they could somehow get that. I think that's the Suns pick. 77 out of 115 there. Celtics, we got Sar and De Silva. Nucleus, Magic, Connect, and Zach Edey. Sar, Meteor Shower, Topic, Reed Shepard to 25. Nucleus, Nuggets, another Shepard to 99, and Jalen Wells. Quickly to 25, another Reed Shepard. Pretty good Houston break for the Rockets. Heading all to somewhere. Presumably Houston. Sean G. Nucleus for the T-Wolves, and then there's the Brandon Miller to bring us home. All right, appreciate it, folks. We're going to move on now to Phoenix football.